Hello, Pax here. I'm home. Yeah, I know that that's not what everybody was hoping to hear, but believe it or not, the dietitian walked in today and actually encouraged me to file a complaint because of how I was treated by the last two doctors. So that was encouraging, and so did the nurses, and I thanked them profusely for all the work that they did. Yeah, I feel so much safer being here. Obviously, I'm cozy in my bed, but it's been a really busy day. I have, just been trying to help Mom put the house back together. It was really devastating to walk in and see how much me being in the hospital had affected her life and how bad her depression has gotten. I'm trying not to allow the guilt of that consume me, but I cared for her when she was in her, the depths of her bipolar for 7 years. My sister for 5, took care of Mom for 5, and between the two of us, it was a lot. And I actually called Corey today, and while we're still healing as a just between the two of us as a family, I just told her I really need her to let Mom come and see her and see her grandson, see my nephew, because she's just so sad right now and so broken. And even though she's got her new job and all these things going on, she's just going through this with the doctors again, just totally triggered her PTSD. And I know that if I'm as triggered as I am, then I can't imagine how triggered she is. And I know that my nephew is the one person that just makes her feel happy, because she's a grandma and he is just so innocent and beautiful, but he's growing up so fast. And she had all these hopes this summer of being past COVID and getting to see him play baseball, which is one of her favorite sports. She's a diehard Jays fan here in Canada. We used to live in Ontario. Anyways, and she reached out to my sister, just not at the right time, and she said no, and I found my mom just sitting crying on the toilet today because all she wants is to see my nephew, and it just broke my heart. So she made me promise not to call her, and I broke that promise because I love my mom too much. And I made my sister promise not to tell her that. Families are so fucked up. But I made my sister promise not to tell her that I called. And you know what? Even if my mom did find out, it would be worth it. She can be mad at me for the rest of my life. I don't care. But if it means that she gets out to go and see her nephew and that saves her mental health, I'd do anything for my mom. Anything. She has sacrificed everything for me, and so I don't regret making that phone call. And my sister understood. She's like, yeah, I had a feeling something more was going on, and thank you for calling me. I'm going to talk to my husband, and we're going to figure something out. So I feel like I did something good today. Even though I was an asshole and woke my mom up this morning and was like, you need to come and get me now because I'm freaking the fuck out. Because Sage could only come get me at 1, and the doctor was there, and I was just like, I've got to go. This is too much. It's just too much. I was afraid of what was going to come out of his mouth, because the last two doctors have just, I just don't understand how people like that can have medical degrees. But anyways, I've done really well since I've been home. We stopped at the grocery store on the way home. I got all my favorite foods that I know I can eat, and I had an awesome lunch, and my whipped cream is still good, so I got to have my whipped cream on my ice cream with my cottage cheese, my soup and my potatoes and oatmeal. Anyways, I just bought all the foods that have been working really well, plus my supplements, like the Glucerna and then the Ensure high protein. Anyways, there's a whole bunch of different ones. And then I'm going to start dabbling with, I've been really craving rice pasta and Alfredo sauce, so I'm gonna see how that goes, but I'm really gonna